It's the Joel Shit Show, featuring Joel Shit. Hi, welcome to the Joel Shit Show. I'm your host, Joel Shit. Yesterday, went to work, and then I worked so late that I couldn't go to the gym because I had to go to San Francisco to see a show, and I was going to miss the show if I went to the gym, so I just walked. So I walked 5 miles, but I did not lift weights for 40 minutes. But it's okay. Got hockey tonight. I'll play extra hard, and we'll be okay. When I was at Stanford, after all, I was only working out 2 days a week anyway, so trying to do 3 now. If it doesn't work out, not the worst thing in the world. So I got home, and I took a shower, and I got in the car, and I was driving to Millbrae. In retrospect, I could have taken Caltrain to the show for free, but I said, no, I'm going to drive to Millbrae, and this is why. On the way up, I can stop off at Stanford one last time, even though I'm supposed to meet my manager tomorrow, meaning today at 4, to drop off my computer and pick up the rest of my stuff, because it got taken out of my office prematurely. Maybe, just maybe, my badge still works and I can get in and get my stuff myself. So I said, why not? It's a 10-minute detour, so get off the freeway, just like I used to go to work on the rare day when it rained, park, try my badge out, the door opens. Oh, it's good to be here. Get in the elevator, get out, get there, key, lock, the key to my office has not been changed, so I'm in my office for one last time. I thought, maybe I should make one last episode. But in fact, I even had my camera with me. But no, as you're well aware, yesterday's episode was the new song from Blue Skies for Black Hearts. Actually, that's not true. I made an episode for yesterday. The new Blue Skies for Black Hearts single is going to be on sister station Jughead 177. More on that in a minute. So I went into my office, and of course it's Saturday night, so none of the lights work. But I have a keychain flashlight. Where did it go? Where are my keys? Oh, hell, they're all the way over here. This is excellent live internet television taped before a live studio audience. Except the cat is asleep under the bed, so there's no audience. Years ago, I worked a Primus show as security, or an usher. Actually, I wasn't security, I was an usher for a friend of mine. And he said, buy one of these. So that way it helps people find their seat. And I've kept it on my keychain ever since. See, hello, I still work for eBay, and Florida Panthers keychain, and memory stick, car key. That's it. I don't have a lot of stuff on my keys anymore. At any rate, I used the light on there to go through all my drawers, and they did take a lot of the stuff out of the office. My manager didn't lie. I don't understand why they did it, but they did take everything out of my office except for a few things like my favorite cereal bowl. Well, that's not true. My favorite cereal bowl is the one that my friend made me. It's really my girlfriend's friend, but she's my friend too. She made me this bowl, and I can put half a box of Apple Jacks and a quart of milk in there and chow down. So that's my favorite cereal bowl, but the favorite cereal bowl that I bought, that one was at work, and it was still in my office. My Stanford umbrella, still had it in the office. My Florida Panthers inaugural season hockey puck, that the de facto captain of the hockey team this season, as I continue to be a pharaoh, gave me because he found it at a garage sale for $0.25. 93-94 Florida Panthers inaugural year hockey puck. I have one. It was in my office, and they didn't take it with them when they cleaned it out. And there was one other thing I got, and I can't think of it right now. But the point is, my spoon, my favorite spoon, because it's a little larger so I can eat faster. They did not take those things out of my office. There were other things they didn't take out of my office either, but it was like packing peanuts, postcards, stuff I didn't really want. So I left that behind. And I said, this is great. I can drop off my computer, my badge, and my office key. And I can pick up a few of my personal effects, so that's good enough. I don't really need to pick the other stuff up. Alright. So, got back in the car, drove to Millbrae. Got to the BART station, and I was like, boy, I sure miss having my wireless card. But, actually, I'll more on that tomorrow if I remember. But I said, well, it's still BART. There's got to be newspapers to read, and there were. So it's just like in the old days. Read some San Francisco Chronicle, and I picked this other thing up. I said, boy, looks like the Mercury News, but it's got Dublin on the front. Well, it's the Contra Costa Times. Oh, I see. So I read the Contra Costa Times business section, which was suspiciously a lot like the San Jose Mercury News. So all the A&G papers and the Contra Costa Times, the San Jose Mercury News, all look the same. How exciting isn't that? So then I get off at Powell, and I go to the Crescent Hotel, forgot the address, called my girlfriend, she looked it up, and she told me the address, and I said, oh yeah, that's where it is. Got to the Crescent Hotel, and I hear music playing, and it sounds familiar. I said, fuck, I'm late. And I was. I missed the first 3 songs of their set. In fact, I did not rehearse any of this, and that's really a shame. Alright, let's try this again. Let's try this again. This is the playlist that Kelly Simmons, the bassist, had. He let me have it. Very nice of him. And I got there in the middle of If I Wanted You Back, so I missed the first 3.5 songs. But I still got to hear 6.5 songs, so that was nice. Including Damn Those Girls, which will be on Sister Station Jughead 177 once I upload it. It's about 5 minutes long, but it goes pretty quickly. They just recorded a new album, 11 songs, and a 25-minute video, which will be included with the album once they find a label. And if they don't find a label, they'll just self-release it. You know, it's not hard to do that. But the band is generating a lot of buzz. This is going to be their 3rd album. In fact, they will be at South by Southwest next year, they said. That would be cool. But it was fun. And then I talked to Pat, the lead singer. I don't really know him as well as Kelly, but, you know, they're all good people. And, hey, you know, Pat Kelly used to play for the Yankees, right? In the early 1990s. So I remember a 1991 Donners of Pat Kelly, as a matter of fact. I used to have one. It was blue or green or something. So after that, I said, oh, the next act started. And it was this acoustic duo, these 2 guys, and it was really sleepy. And I was like, oh, man, I can't listen to this. So I took off, and I went back to the BART station, and it was the wrong train. It was a Daly City train. So I said, fine. So I got off at 24th and Mission, went to El Farolito. And I had 7 minutes to get in and get out and get back and catch the train that goes to Millbrae. But there was a line out the door. So I said, all right, I have 27 minutes to get in, get out, and get on the train to Millbrae. And that's what happened. I took 24 minutes to get in, get out, and wait for the train. So I had 3 minutes. Got on the train, ate the burrito, drove home, sent an email to my old manager at Stanford saying, hey, you know, it's just not right making you come in on your day off. So don't worry about a thing. I left everything in the office, picked up the effects that were left in there because they didn't take everything, and you can dispose of the rest. Have a good weekend. And that's it. I will hopefully, well, not hopefully, I don't expect to hear from her again. I would like to hear from her again. There are little things on the website that aren't done, and I would be very thankful if I were allowed to finish them, but I don't know that's going to work out that way. She just doesn't seem to want me to be involved anymore, so whatever. I would be happy to help out. I will leave it at that. My neighbor down the street works for them still, and I would be happy to give her a hand. But in the meantime, ortho.stanford.edu, for all intents and purposes, done, and it's a nice thing to have in our portfolio. I am pretty proud of it. And then I went to sleep. Oh boy, that's all the time we have for today. Visit us on the web at joelshitshow.com. Email joel@joelshitshow.com.